Captain Flint was a pirate through and through, with a heart as hard as a barnacle and eyes that only sparkled for gold. His ship, the Golden Greed, sailed the seas, but Flint saw only maps and X's, never the shimmering waves or the playful dolphins. One stormy night, while rummaging through a forgotten chest, he found it, a tattered, salt-stained map, marked with a giant, glittering X and a cryptic riddle. "The sunken heart of the Whistling Isle," he muttered, a rare smile cracking his face. This was it, the greatest treasure of all. Flint gathered a small crew, not for companionship, but for their strong backs and keen eyes. There was Barnaby, a gentle giant who loved to hum sea shanties, and Pippa, a nimble lass with a laugh as bright as a lighthouse beam. Flint barely noticed them, his mind already counting doubloons. Their journey was long and full of squalls. One day, a fierce gust snapped the mainmast. Flint roared orders, but it was Barnaby, with his surprising strength, who steadied the falling mast, and Pippa, quick as a wink, who tied it fast with a clever knot. Another time, their compass spun wildly in a magical fog. Flint grumbled, lost without his bearings. But Pippa, remembering an old sailor's trick, used the stars to guide them, while Barnaby kept their spirits high with his cheerful songs. Flint was annoyed, but also secretly a little impressed. Finally, they reached the Whistling Isle. It was a strange place, with trees that hummed in the wind and rocks that glowed softly. Following the map, they trekked through dense jungle, Flint leading the way, his heart thumping with anticipation. They found the spot marked X, a small, unassuming cave. Inside, there was no glittering gold, no piles of jewels, just a single, ancient wooden chest, covered in moss. Flint's face fell. "This is it?" he whispered, disappointment heavy in his voice. As Flint reached for the chest, the cave floor began to rumble. Rocks tumbled from the ceiling. "Run!" shouted Barnaby, pushing Flint out of the way just as a huge boulder crashed where he stood. Pippa quickly found a hidden exit, her eyes scanning for a safe path. Outside, safe but shaken, Flint looked at his crew. Barnaby was dusting himself off, a worried frown on his face. Pippa was checking for injuries, her quick hands gentle. They hadn't found gold, but they had saved each other. A warmth spread through Flint, something far more precious than any treasure. "The greatest treasure," Flint declared, a genuine smile finally reaching his eyes, "isn't gold, but the friends who stand by your side." Barnaby and Pippa grinned, and together, they sailed away from the Whistling Isle, not rich in coins, but rich in laughter, stories, and the truest treasure of all, friendship.